It's time now for the Barry Channel 3 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, July 7th, 2015. Good afternoon and evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Your 3 o'clock news and I'm here. Top story here at 3 o'clock here on this Tuesday is the entertainer Bill Cosby testified 10 years ago that he obtained qualities in the 1970s to give to young women who wanted to have sex, according to a court document unsealed on Monday. In Brussels, Eurozone leader expressed mild frustration with Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras on Tuesday, warning that without a credible new proposal on reforms, his country might have to abandon the euro. In Zionsville, Indiana, authorities searched the Indiana home of Subway sandwich chain pitchman Jared Fogle on Tuesday, about 2 months after executive director of his foundation was arrested on federal child pornography charges. Federal authorities are investigating a mid-air collision with South Korea involved in an Air Force fighter jet and a small civilian plane. Novak Djokovic in quarterfinals after a comeback win. Britain fell silent on Tuesday to pay tribute to the 52 innocent people who lost their lives in July 7th outrage a decade ago. The nation came together to mark the 10th anniversary of the July 7th attacks in which 4 homegrown suicide bombers targeted the London subway back in 2005. Pope Francis delivered his second massively attended sermon in his tour of South America, made an eloquent plea on Tuesday for unity and inclusiveness in its native continent, portrayed as a more welcoming form of evangelization. In London, Iran, the United States, and 5 other major powers are trying to reach an agreement to restrain the Iranian nuclear program in exchange for relief from economic sanctions. In Washington, President Obama said Tuesday that despite differences between the United States and Vietnam over political philosophy, the two countries are deepening cooperation on health, climate, and other issues. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, zoo goers were in first surprise when a grizzly bear repeatedly slammed a 50-pound rock into the glass wall of his enclosure, cracking a thick pane, CBS Minnesota WCCO reported. Charleston, South Carolina. South Carolina Senate passed legislation Tuesday to remove the Confederate battle flag from the state capitol grounds, where it has flown for 5 decades despite being viewed as many a symbol of slavery. In New York, legislature requiring universities in New York State to adopt the uniform affirmative sexual consent policy was signed by Governor Andrew Cuomo on Tuesday. A major collapse at a popular ice cave in western Washington State rained debris on visitors below, killing 1 and injuring 5, according to officials. U.S. stocks pared the sharpest losses on Tuesday as stock commodities abated and investors kept an eye on the latest turn to last-minute push to keep Greece in the Eurozone. Here, down close 17,725.44, up 41.86. SP 527.91, up 11.15, and NASDAQ 4,994.20, up 2.26. International Monetary Fund Manager Director Christine Lagarde last month said a U.S. rate hike would be better off in 2016. Having invested in China's stock market for more than a third of his life, Zhao Jini had plenty of experience with the cycle of the boom and bust. It is a bumpy ride for China's stock market investors. In Paris, climate scientists gathered on Tuesday in Paris 5 months before the deadline for a historic carbon pact to show that the radical shift to the sustainable energy could still limit disasters planet warning. Heroin use has dramatically increased across the U.S., spreading to groups that had previously reached and deaths from overdose have soared, according to a new federal report released Tuesday. It is more evident that mammograms don't always deliver the results that women want, as they find more small cancers but don't lower women's risk of dying of breast cancer, study finds. The CVS Health Corporation said on Tuesday that it was resigning from the United States Chamber of Commerce after a revelation that the Chamber and its worn-out affiliates were undertaking a global lobbying campaign against anti-smoking laws. The New Hampshire Department of Corrections is asking the public's help in locating a minimum security inmate who went missing over the holiday weekend. The NHL News Time, 3:04. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox reopened but a quick 2-game series against the Miami Marlins at Fenway Park at 7:10 p.m. with Wade Miley in man for the Red Sox ball. Dan Harron in man for the Miami Marlins. Here. Three American women in the quarterfinals of Wimbledon among them. Serena Williams will be the sister of Venus on Monday. While 6 Wimbledon title will be marked the second time in her career that she had held all 4 majors. It is thought that the next one could carry her to within one step of a counter clean sweep. It is the most standout as a slam pierced. Former NFL quarterback Donovan McNabb was arrested on DUI charges last month in Arizona after hitting another vehicle at a traffic light, according to police statement released on Tuesday. Kevin Garnett is returning for the season number 21. The person with direct knowledge of the discussion tells the Associated Press that Garnett has agreed to terms on a 2-year contract to remain in Minnesota. Basketball player Matt Bonner says that upgraded to an iPhone 6 took a toll on the shooting last season, blaming the large screen smartphone for an elbow injury that impacted his performance for the San Antonio Spurs. And the St. Louis Blues have assigned Vladimir Transko into an 8-year deal worth $60 million. The team announced Tuesday Transko, 23, was one of the league's top scorers last season, finishing with 37 goals in 37 games. Pierre Chalmers time 3:06 on this Tuesday afternoon. Time now for Wet Travel Report here. 146 on the southbound side, sold before Route 95 in Providence. 95 southbound sold for the downtown Providence area around Route 146. 99 on the northbound side, also around Route 122 in Woonsocket. 146 northbound, also after 99 in Lincoln right down there. 24 on the northbound side, sold from Route 81 to Route 195 in Fall River here. 140 on the southbound side, sold before Route 195 in New Bedford here. Route 28 on the northbound side, also for the Bond Rotary here. Route 3 on the southbound side is sold from Route 18 in Weymouth to Derby Street in Hinghamere. Southeast Express on the northbound side is sold from the Furnaceburg Parkway to Dorchester. Southeast Express on the southbound side is sold from the Mass Park all the way out to the Braintree Split here. 93 sold on both ends in downtown Boston here. Due to an accident, 93 on the northbound side ran in the Mass Park. Mass Park on the westbound side, so from Logan Airport all the way out to Route 93 in Boston here. 128 on the southbound side, so from Waltham all the way out to Route 9 in Wellesley here. 128, it's low after 2A in Lexington to Route 3 in Burlington here. 128 on the southbound side, so from Route through the Burlington stretch due to an accident here. On the on-ramp to Route 128 southbound from Route 3, so expect a few delays by that area. 128 to northbound side from Lexington to Burlington here. 128 slow on both ends from Redden to Linfield here. 120 on the northbound side, so after 95 in Peabody to Route 62 in Beverly here. 195 on the southbound side, it is sold from Route 3 to Route 3A in Billerica here. 195 also around the Mass Park in Westburg. Mass Park interchange to 293.95, and also 93 on the northbound side, so from Route 62 in Wilmington to 125 in North Andover here. 120 on the northbound side, got an accident here for Route 62 in Beverly, so expect some delays around that area here. 93 on the southbound side, so from Route 111A in Wyndham to Route 38 in Pelham here. 101 on the westbound side, so after Route 102 in Raymond here. 95 on the southbound side, also around Route 101 in Northampton, New Hampshire here. Okay, looking at MBTA alerts here. Orange Line Express Mountain delays doing an earlier track problem at Malden Center. Silver Line SL5 Express Mountain delays due to traffic, and Silver Line SL4 Express Mountain delays due to traffic here. On the Cabira Rail, Fitchburg Line train 418 to well 50 p.m. from Fitchburg may be delayed today up to 56 minutes due to police action in Fitchburg. Providence Total Line train 818 110 p.m. from Wickford Junction delayed today 15 to 20 minutes here. Pierre Channel News Time 310. Time now for a weather report here. For the rest of the afternoon, I'll say shout out to sunshine, part of the sky, about 84 degrees. South about 50 miles per chance of precipitation is 20% here. as we take a look at the current radar situation here at 310. And it shows lines of rain showers and storms west of Worcester, stretching it down for Sturbridge and stretching up in the east of Athol, up in the Leominster, down for Pepperell, and down for Amherst, New Hampshire, down for Keene, New Hampshire, and a line of showers and storms around Dover, New Hampshire, and Norfolk, Concord, New Hampshire, and another line of rain showers and storms from southeastern Vermont, southwestern New Hampshire, around Brattleboro, Vermont, and stretching west of Greenfield, around Pittsfield, Barrington, and up in the northwestern portion of the Connecticut area, and a line of showers and storms around Brookfield and Denver, Connecticut, and around Ridgefield, New York here. And this is a line of heavy showers and storms east of Ason from Queensbury down to Wilton, down for Albany, New York, and down from Cairo, New York here. And we're going to see where the storms are. And it's all tracking in the northeast here. All right, for tonight, we're going to see some pitch fog after 2 a.m. watts. Most of the got low at 7 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 11 miles. Gust is 29 miles an hour here. Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms may after 11 a.m. Some storms put us heavy rain. Pitch fog before 8 a.m. watts. Most gusts got high about 80 degrees and west wind about 7 to 9 miles by chest basis 40%. New rainfall amounts between a 10 for quarter and an inch of high amounts possible thunderstorms. Where's that? Chance of showers and thunderstorms before 1 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers. Some storms put us heavy rain. Pitch fog after 5 a.m. watts. Most gusts got around 63 degrees. Calm wind becoming northeast around 5 to 8 miles by after midnight. Chance of basis 40%. No rainfall amounts less than 10 minutes check to high amounts possible thunderstorms. Thursday, chance of showers. Pitch fog before 7 a.m. watts. Most skies got about 36 degrees. Northeast with about 5 to 8 miles by coming common morning. Chance of basis 30%. Thursday night, slight chance of showers. Pitch fog before 1 a.m. Then pitch fog after 2 a.m. Watts. Most skies got about 60 degrees. Chance of basis 20%. Friday, most skies got about 81 degrees. Friday night, pitch fog after 4 a.m. watts. Most skies got about 60 degrees. Saturday, pitch fog before 8 a.m. watts. Sunny skies about 85 degrees. Saturday night, pitch fog after 4 a.m. watts. Pitch skies got about 61 degrees. Sunday, pitch fog otherwise. Mostly sunny, most skies got about 85 to about 63 degrees. And for Monday, pitch fog otherwise. Pitch skies got about 83 degrees. Here, our northern temperature at 3:12 p.m. Standing at 83 degrees. Humidity of 66%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 3 o'clock news on this July 7th, 2015 on a Tuesday. I'm Peter. Have a good afternoon, evening, and goodbye to see you for a late night report. Have a good evening.